Most like to give all praises and glory and honor to.
to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Hashem.
And the Heavenly Father, the true name is Yahweh, His unbegotten Son, Bahashem, and then Mashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Hebrew Hebrew, the Rashmar National tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders, the Hakimah Hakwa, and I say Shalom. So I'm here on the highway to Hedges, the Chief Lesson Concourse, on this Monday, October 7th, 2024, on this Monday morning. And while you have Hashem Yahushua, as always, giving us the opportunity chance to come out here to do so. Lifting up the names of Yahweh Yahushua and Barak Thumb to the elders, the Hakimah Hakwa, and I say Shalom. So, like it says in Ecclesiasticus 39, verse 1, we're going to continue to occupy our prophecies to the best of our ability. That's being the service of prophecy of the Father. Prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and investments of the signs and times we're in. And this is a news article from the Jerusalem Post. It reads, as of October 7, 2024, it reads, it says an IDF Arabic spokesperson warns Lebanese of an imminent action against Hezbollah. It says IDF Arabic language spokesperson, Abdari, if I pronounce his name right, warned residents of Lebanon to avoid beaches as the IDF will take imminent action on Hezbollah in a post on X on Monday. It says Hezbollah's actions are forcing the IDF to take action instantly in the near future. The IDF will operate in the American section against the Hezbollah group organization. It says IDF has no intention of fighting or your city avoiding staying at sea or on the beaches until further notice. I got reading and said, it says, staying on the beaches and the movement of vessels in the area south of along puts lies at risk. And this is right, so there was the rest of the so we're going to say more news articles. And this is a news article, I believe it's from the Jerusalem Public Live Updates. And this is October 7th, 2020. October 7th, 7:47 p.m. It says Israelis take cover over Yemen's missiles while preparing for October 7th ceremonies. It says IDF conducted strikes in Beirut. The IDF announced on the fallen soldier. Right, it says people take cover of a sirens warning of an incoming missile fire from Yemen at a parking lot on October 7, 2024. Right, so it's definitely heating up over there in the Valley, most of that Valley. So that goes into that wars and rumors of wars. And this is a news article that I just brought out when I did send out that stuff, prophecy updates. And this is a news article from the October 7th, 2024 that reads from the Jerusalem Post. It says the IAF, it says interface surface-to-surface missiles from Yemen, sirens activated across Israel. It says as a result of the sirens, the reported arrival at Yemen airport has been temporarily suspended. It says the IDF intercepted surface-to-surface missiles from Yemen, which activated 193 rocket sirens from the country near the areas of Tel Aviv and Beirut airport on Monday afternoon. It says afterwards, the IDF made the following statement following the sirens that sound in the ground of the central Israel, with surface air missiles fired from Yemen was intercepted by the IDF. Well, that's another sign of wars and rumors of wars. It says footage from the N-12, the Pikes, the Israeli in Tel Aviv taking cover with their hands over their heads as the sirens go off. The sirens activated during a preparation for the national ceremony of October 7th. Like wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, that's what we see. So Luke 21, verse 25, destruction of nations were replaced and seeds were born, that's what we see. So it's definitely heating up over there in the Valley of most of the house about. And then it says 10 firefighters killed in an Israeli strike on the building in Lebanon. Health Ministry reports. And it says explosions heard near embassy near Denmark for a second time in a week. Like it's Genesis the 16th chapter. Ishmael showed his wild man. That's what we've seen. It says two German activists reported from Israel had a clash in an IDF soldier in the West Bank. It says an Iranian convoy in Australia involved over a stance on an Israeli attack. It says alarms activated in the Russian Islam area by IDF investigates. It says a Russian has struck 2 Syrian military sites, which previously, because you had I believe the Israel Defense Force used an airstrike towards the bases over there with Russia stationed over there in Syria. But you've been having the Russian armies and the Syrian armies teaming up together. They recently called out the Israel Defense Force for their reckless behavior of those airstrikes, killing innocent men, women, and children, which they still doing to this day. Leaving like they're innocent all the time. Always point the finger of the Ishmaelites like they're the bad guy. Well, come to find out, they are the bad guys throughout the whole planet Earth, because they have deceived the nations. That's why the nations are rising up against them, like it says in Job 18, verse 11, standing up against these small hackers, against these IDF Edomites, because they looking at them as enemy number one. As an added side note to it. It says U.S.-Israel defense took meet at Pentagon on October 9th. Pentagon says, so those was previous news articles. So I'm going to go into the RT.com as we continue to occupy prophecies, like it says, Ecclesiastes 39 verse 1. So it's definitely heating up over there in Western Asia. It says, the UK and the US helps Ukraine plan and then new Shambhala, Russian intel chief reports. It says Heavy forces wants to destroy the Kurdish region's nuclear plant. That Shagri and Crossing has said. It says Ukraine is preparing a falsified chemical attack. Moscow reports. Right, that goes into that wars, rumors of wars. That's why Scripture says, "Be not ignorant of Satan devices." So we're not innovative as well too. That's why it makes perfect sense. Wars, rumors of wars. It says Israel bombs Hezbollah intelligence headquarters, and it says Russian neighbors test airport arrival for killer EISEASE. And it says that the Soviet reveals the outcome of a nuclear reform. It says, so those are the latest news articles right there. It says West aims to bring Russia to the air needs. So Zelensky, a prime minister, has mentioned. It says Ukraine positions reportedly found battlefield bombs. Right, the Russia-Ukraine situation is heating up. It says the NATO prime minister plays the box of Ukraine function and divided among the Edomites. That's what we see. Which that scripture says, 2 Mark chapter 3, verse 23, verse 26, to 15, 17, understand this what we see. It says Netherlands performed the F-16 deliveries to Galway, right as the Russian-Ukraine situation is testifying. It says huge explosions in the Israeli strike rocks Beirut. It says, anti-small hats incident spike in U.S. reports. Right, that's that Job 18 verse 11. Like I mentioned before, that's spirit. So the nations are rising up against the small hackers and these Edomites as well too. That's what we see. So I'm going to go to another different news article. Go to Air News. It says Israeli military said it intercepted missile fire from Yemen, by which I read the news article. It says U.S. spent a record of $7.9 billion in military aid to Israel since October 7th, and the additional $4.6 billion has started to step up operations since October 7th attacks. It says this is another news article. Reads from airnews.com. That's October 7th, 2024. It reads, it says, air raid sirens in central Israel after rocket fire from Gaza Army reports. It says at least 4 projectiles were early fired from Gaza in southern Lebanon. That's October 7th, 2024. It says air sirens were activated in central Israel on Monday after rockets were fired from the Gaza Strip. And the army said as the country's marking the 1-year anniversary of the October 7th Hamas attacks, the sirens sound in central Israel due to the projectiles fired from the Gaza Strip. It says saying on the statement, while the AFP journalists reported several interceptors were heard in the commerce hubs of Tel Aviv. Early on Monday, the Israeli military says at least 4 projectiles were fired from the Gaza Strip just minutes after the country began to formally commemorate last year's October 7th attacks. It says following the sirens sounded at 6:31 in several communities near the Gaza Strip, 4 projectiles were identified crossing from the southern Gaza Strip. It says 3 other projectiles were intercepted by the IAF, which is an Air Force, and fallen projectiles were identified in the open area. The military said in the statement, the armed wings of Hamas said it has fired rockets into central Israel as the enemy gatherings. The Rafah crossing, Ramid Shalom crossing in the Kibbutz hotel near the border with Gaza, if I pronounced that right. It says the Israeli military says it also has prevented an imminent threat from the Hamas intending to fire rockets. The IAF Air Force struck Hamas launch posts and the underground roofs infrastructures throughout the Gaza Strip. It says the military says. It says furthermore, overnight the IAF says the Israeli armies artillery struck the targets of the central Gaza Strip and posed a threat to the IDF troops operating in the area. It says the military says the sirens is also sounded in Upper Galilee in the northern Israel with new up in the rocket fires. Hey, shout out to that brother Howard and Pops on the scene. Shout out to them too. It says rocket fires from neighboring Lebanon wars. The Israeli forces are fighting as the militants. Early on Monday, the military said it also intercepted 2 suspicious targets of the launch from the West. So there is a witness board. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, Red Lady, the house speaking. It says, you should hear a wars, right? Iran versus Israel, Hezbollah versus the IDF, that's wars, rumors wars. Russia versus Ukraine, Russia versus NATO, that's wars and rumors wars. This is Matthew 24, verse 6, and you should hear a wars, rumors wars. See that you be not trouble for all these things must first come to pass, but the end's not yet, right? So it's only going to continue to increase. It's going to come to pass, but it's not going to end yet. So we're going to see the increasing of these wars and rumors wars of the armies of particular escalations are heating up between the nations. This is Matthew 24, verse 7. The nation shall rise against nation. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, so increase in famines and pestilence and increase in earthquakes in diverse places. Increase in nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. This is Matthew 24, verse 8. All these are beginning of sorrows, right? So all these just an increase in beginning of sorrows and signs and times that the Allah shall show on this. As we continue to occupy prophecies, like it says in Surah 39, verse 1, and prophesy against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence that we see in our world today. Let's see. Bring out some more news articles. Try the Western Asia. It says, this is another news article. It says Iran says it will hit back against any Israeli strike. It says after the U.S. said it was discussing a joint response with Israel, the Iran's chief of staff warned that Tehran will hit the Israeli infrastructure and its territories is attacked. It says the Houthis officials among 3 abducted by Houthis and over revolution celebration. It says forces alone will not lead to Israel's security, France, and it says This is a news article. It says Israel can perform as a Hezbollah's leader. The spokesperson says. It says commander of Iran's armed forces in good health. Forces deputy commander says. It says this is according to the HR. That's October 17th. It says Israel strikes on neighbors in the Syrian border. That's what it said. Oh yeah. Let's see. This is a news article from Erdogan, the president of Turkey. He says Erdogan says God's war anniversary that Israel will pay for genocide. Why that goes into that Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, that Russia is going to be involved to these nations of Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, Turkey, and Israel Defense Force. They're going to be the main target. That's what we're seeing in progress. Ezekiel 38th chapter 3 verse 39, and the wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Second war passed, behold, third war coming quick. Armageddon, Armageddon 1, World War 3. That's what we're seeing in progress. It says fighting in Sudan's North Darfur is at least 13 children. The UNICEF says, right, that's that Luke 21, verse 25, discretion of nations with perplexing the seas ready born. Right along with 2nd Ezra 15 chapter, verse 16 as well, too, and 2nd Ezra verse 3. And this is a news article says Israeli strikes kills 10 firefighters in Lebanon, as Minister has reported, which I reported that already. Let's see. So I'm going to switch up the topic and get into the central Israel bank currency. Let's see. I'm gonna bring out some more scriptures. Get to that Revelations. We got this Revelations 13, verse 16. It says, we got Revelations 13, verse 16. Shout out to that brother Howard once again. Prophets on the scene, judgment coming to him. This is Revelations 13, verse 16. It says, and calls on all most small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a Quran in their right hand or in their FOREHEDS. Right, so in order to buy or sell, this is what they're pushing for. It's going to be for the military in order to buy or sell. This is Revelations 13, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the Quran or the name of the BEASC or the number of his name. Right, so if you got that R5E, the CHIP, or the MOTB, you'll be able to buy or sell, but if you don't have it, you won't be able to buy or sell. This is what we're about to enter into this cashless society, because everything is going to be digital. You know, the digital money, the digital dollar, the digital ID, the digital wallet, the digital currency. Right along with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. But this is going to be the new form of payment. This is a new form of currency to make transactions in order to buy or sell. Right along with the Bitcoin, the R5E, the CHIP, that they want you to store your body. And that's what part of a lot of people, if you're other classes, lower classes, spectrum, black, gold, they're going to make this fully mandatory service. And this is Revelations 13, verse 18. This is Revelations 13, verse 18. It says, here is wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of the BEASC. What is the number of the N? This number is SIX 340, SIX. And this is Revelations 14, verse 8. It says, there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen. It's fallen. The great city Babylon, because she made all the nations drink the wine and have her foundation. Revelations 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the BEASC, this image, whoso received the Quran in his hand. Revelations 14, verse 10. The same shall drink the wine and wrath and hours for without mixture. And his cup of his indignation. He shall be torn with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. Get to that Revelation 3, verse 10. This is book of Revelation, chapter 10, verse 10, and reads, it says, because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try to that work upon the earth. So I don't want to rock aside, as long as continue to keep the patience of the world to the love of Yahweh Shemashah. And I don't want to rock aside that we continue to keep the words and patience of the Al-Bashir Shah as being the service of prophecy and prophecy. That's not good. Because we're about to enter into that interpretation and the full pushing of this full mandatory of this central digital currency of this cash society. So I'm going to bring out a couple of news articles as of lately. Right, it says, which I mentioned as previous times, it says the SWIFT targets the 2025 test digital currency trade as a it says, it says the Bank of Asia UDPN test stablecoin transfers via digital currency. Right, that's another step when these countries are leaning towards the digital currency. This is PayPal performs first business payment with the US using the PYUSD stablecoin. Right, you got the stablecoin, the Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. And it's CBDC fraud as well too. It says Brazil tested 5 elements of the capability of the direct CBDC fraud. It says the global banks trials to SWIFT for digital transactions currency for 2025. Right, so this is a new form of currency in order to buy and sell. It's paper dollars in the past. Right, SWIFT prepares for the digital currency transactions in 2025. Right, so that was the latest news articles of the essential digital currency in order to buy and sell. Now, for the switch up the topic once again, we can get into that recent earthquakes in diverse places. Bring out that book of people. But definitely that central digital currency of this cash society, buy and sell, that's a major prophecy that's about to come to pass with the field. That's why we're prophesying about it more and more. The pushing of this RFID and CHIP in order to buy and sell of this MOTP. This is a major prophecy that's about to come to pass with the field. This is Revelations, not Revelations. This is the book of Luke 21, verse 11. It says, a great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and famines, essence, and great signs. It says, the fruitful signs of every sin shall be heaven. Right, so we're going to be seeing this increase in earthquakes in diverse places, and the fruitful signs of every sin shall be heaven, which is from the Al-Bashir Shah. So I'm going to check out the latest earthquake track from earthquake.uhus.org. Wait for it to come up. Hey, Shalom. Oh, that's somebody else. Yeah, I'm out here teaching. I'm out here prophesying on the highways and hedges. If you're an Israelite, hey, Shalom to you. Yeah, this is a news article. Yeah, this is a news article from earthquake.uhus.gov. It reads, it says a 5.1 earthquake over there in the outskirts of Venezuela. Then you had a 3.1 earthquake over there in San Antonio, Puerto Rico. 5.5 earthquake in Ventu. 3.4 magnitude earthquake over there in Puerto Rico. 4.1 earthquake over there in Montana. 2.5 earthquake over there in the outskirts of Puerto Rico, 3.4 earthquake over there in Dominican Republic, 4.7 earthquake over there in Greece, 4.8 earthquake over there in Greece, 5.3 earthquake over there in Tonga, 4.6 earthquake over there in San Antonio, Ross. I believe that's a South American country, because they got two in the same area, got hit with 2 earthquakes. There was a 4.9 and a 4.6. This is another earthquake over there in the volcano heights of Japan. That was a 4.9 earthquake. So those was the latest earthquakes as of October 7th. So I'm going to bring out that scripture once again. This is Luke 21, verse 11. And great earthquake shall be in diverse places. Like increasing earthquakes in diverse places. And famines and pestilence of different sides of the same shall be So with that, those was the latest news articles that I just want to bring out. As we continue to occupy the opposite, that's not good. Now I'm going to get into that Revelations 18 verse 1 as we're seeing the modern day downfall of modern day spiritual Babylon. This is from the Year 11 Bible, page B611. It says, as highlighted Babylon's fall. This is Revelations 18 verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was like his glory. Revelations 18 verse 2. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, is fallen. It's become a habitation for secrets, and they hold every foul spirit and the cage of every unclean nature into the every birth. This is Revelation 18, verse 3. For all the nations have drunk the wine of wrath for fornication. And the kings of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are watched to the abundance of the abundance. Right. Revelation 18, verse 4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that she be not protected for sins, receive none of her plagues. Why so you got to come out of the ways of Babylon mentally and spiritually. This modern day Babylon did a toll on children of Israel from the ancient times all to modern day times. Because Babylon the most evilness and wickedness and unrighteous creeds. That's why it makes perfect sense for us to come out of the ways of Babylon. Even though the Heavenly Father's going to have a heavy recompense on modern and spiritual Babylon, just like he did ancient Babylon. So it makes perfect sense. Mentally and spiritually, we got to come out of the ways of Babylon, mentally and spiritually. That's why Scripture says that come out of her my people, that should be not protected her sins, receive none of her plagues. This is Revelation 18, verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her my people, that should be not protected her sins, that should be particular. It says that you be not protected her sins and receive none of her plagues. Revelation 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached the heavens, and Yahweh has worked her iniquities. Right, for the sins of Babylon has reached the heavens, still to this day, and the Heavenly Father has worked her iniquities still to this day as well, too. This is Revelation 18, verse 6. It says, bore her even as she bore you, double, according to her double, according to her works. And the cup which she had filled into her double. This is Revelation 18, verse 7. It says how much she had glorified herself like Babylon great and lived in riches and so much torment sorrow with her, for she had set in her heart by the heart of your mind. I see that queen, I am the widow, and shall see her sorrow. Revelation 18, verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine. And she shall be utterly burned in fire for Yahweh thy power to judge for white linen for Babylon. Revelation 18, verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication for her definition shall wear her and load for her, and shall see the smoke of her. Revelation 18, verse 10 stated afar off and filled with torment, saying, at last, that word city Babylon, that mighty city, for the 1 hour that just become, right for the 1 hour that just become Babylon great. That's why we are chanting down modern day Babylon as being the service of prophecy of Heavenly Father. Just like our forefathers did during that time, you said some modern day times. And why they got washing and shot for them. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 1. It says, thus said, I will behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them in the midst of them that raise up against me in the strong wind. Jeremiah 51, verse 2. And I will say unto Babylon's family, that shall vanish from into the land, but the day of trouble shall be against her round about the right power. Jeremiah 51, verse 3. Against him that bendeth the hearts of his bow, and against him that lifts up over the right, spare ye not her number, and short ye all the hosts. Jeremiah 51, verse 4. Because the slave shall fall in the land of Chaldeans, and they that are crushed on the streets. Verse 5. It says, for Israel has not forsaken where Judah is powerful, and I will host. Though that land is filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Jeremiah 51, verse 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and fly from the Israelites, mentally and spiritually. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, deliver every hand soul, be not cut off for her iniquity. But this is the time that I was visiting with winter unto the recompense, right, just like he did in ancient times, and I see the modern times. Jeremiah 51, verse 7. It says, Babylon has been the golden cup in your house head, right, still to this day. They made all the earth drunken. The nations had drunk for wine, therefore the nations are mad. Right, that's why the nations are angry and mad, rising up against modern day Babylon, modern day town. But this is a modern day tower of Babylon spiritually, and this is a modern day Babylon. Jeremiah 51, verse 8. It says, Babylon suffered all and destroyed. It says, offer her to take balm for her pain, so that she may be healed. Jeremiah 51, verse 9. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. But sake of her, let us go at once his own country, for her judgments reaching to heaven, so we stuff up into the eyes, right, to Jeremiah 51, verse 10, and the power of Yahweh has brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare into Zion and the works of Yahweh our power. Jeremiah 51, verse 11, make right the arrows, like those arrows, those missiles, because in ancient times, those were arrows. This time, it's going to be missiles in modern times. It says, make right the arrows and that ensures that Yahweh has raised up the spirit of kings and deeds, like Isaiah 13, verse 17. For his device against Babylon to destroy it. It is the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple, right? The vengeance of his temple are his people, the Israelites. So his vengeance against Babylon and the vengeance against his temple are his people, the Israelites. This is Jeremiah 51, verse 12. It says, set up a stand upon the walls of Babylon, make watch strong, set up the watchman, prepare the embassies for Yahweh, have both the lies and gun, which is bigger than the houses of Babylon. Jeremiah 51, verse 13. Lord thou the well upon many waters upon the treasures. Thy enemies come and the measure of thy covetousness. Jeremiah 51, verse 14. It says, how hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with calico. They shall live up, they shall against thee. Jeremiah 51 verse 15. He had made the earth by his power. He had established the world by his wisdom. He had stretched out the things by his understanding. And this is the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 51 verse 16. When he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters of heavens, and caused the vapours to ascend from the ends of the earth. He make a light and rain. He bringeth forth winds out of the shrubs. Jeremiah 51 verse 17. It says, every man is bruised by his knowledge, and every bound is confined by his earthquakes. But his mouth names his falsehood, there is no breath in it. Like Psalms 96 verse 5. This is Jeremiah 51 verse 18. They are vanity and works of heaven, and time visitation shall perish. Jeremiah 51 verse 19 reads, the portion of Jacob is not like him, for he is the form of all things, and Israel is part of his inheritance, and Yahweh of hosts is his name. Jeremiah 51 verse 20, thou art my battle axe above the Lord. Thee I will break these nations, and thee I will destroy kingdoms. Jeremiah 51 verse 21. And with thee I will break the pieces of horse and his rider. With thee I will break the pieces of chariot and his rider. Jeremiah 51 verse 22. It says, with thee I will also break the pieces of man and woman. With thee I will break the pieces of old and young. With thee I will break the pieces of the young man and the maid. So I show that the father is a man of war. Exodus 15 verse 3. And thou shalt honor principal all his battle axe with the mouth, and each stands all his honor and tennis as well too. This is Jeremiah 51 verse 23. I will also break the pieces of shepherds. Thee I will break the pieces of the best man and jokes and awesome. Thee I will break the pieces of Jeremiah 51 verse 24. I will bring them unto Babylon. Into all the inhabitants of Chaldea, all the evil that we have been into Zion, and said the house. And it said the house. Jeremiah 51 verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, or destroy the mountains, saying the house shall destroy all the earth last to this day. I will stretch out my hands upon thee, and roll thee down from rocks. I will make thee a great mountain. Jeremiah 51 verse 26. And they shall not take of thee a stone from the corner, nor a stone from the foundations, but thou shalt possess it forever, saith Yahweh. Jeremiah 51 verse 27. Set up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, calls together against her the kingdoms of Asherah and Ashkenaz appointed captive against her, causes the horses to come up as it with cavalcade. This is the prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 29 reads. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kingdoms of Egypt, by Isaiah 13 verse 17. Then the captives thereof, all the rulers thereof, all the lands of its dominion. This is the prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 29. And the land shall tremble and soften, and the purpose of the power shall be performed against Babylon, to make the name Babylon a habitation. Jeremiah 51 verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon for going to fight, they have remained in war, the mighty has failed. They have become as women, they have run with the other nations, I lost the road. Right, just like that was happening in ancient times, and I see this in modern day times. That shows you that in modern day times, the increasing deterioration and the downfall of modern day Babylon has been prophesied about more and more as Heavenly Father showing more in these last days and modern day Babylon is falling. That's why we're prophesying this. So that's why I said in 2 Hedges 16 verse 1, we'll be into Babylon, all the bones of Babylon. And this is a Psalms. This is Psalms 137. We got this book of Psalms 137 verse 8. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall it be that before thee thou hast served us. Right, so what has served did against the children of Israel is going to happen to us in modern day times as well too. So that's why we're prophesying this modern day Babylon. So just like Heavenly Father jacked up ancient Babylon, but it did to the children of Israel, now it's taking place in modern day times as well too. So he's going to jack up modern day Babylon as well too, just like ancient Babylon. That's why Scripture says, the daughter of Babylon who art to be destroyed. This is Psalms 137 verse 8. It says, O daughter of Babylon who art to be destroyed, happy shall it be that before thee thou hast served us. Now for the switch up the topic and get into that Ezekiel in the 38th chapter. This is Ezekiel writing prophecies about God in the future invasion of Israel by those IDF Edomites. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 1, and the word of Yahweh came unto me saying, Ezekiel 38 verse 2, son of man, right, that's your Prince of Babylon, set thy face against God and Magog, and chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Watch the real prophesying against God and Magog, and chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, which represents the bed of Russians. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 3, it says, thus saith Yahweh thy power before I am against him, God and chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 4, it says, I will turn thee back and put books into thy jaws. I will bring before me all thy armed forces, all the equipment, all such armed. It says, even with a great company of the shoes, all the men sons. Right, so that's what I'm seeing in Russia, Ukraine, the situation is intensifying. We're seeing Russia opening Syria, going against those blocks and groups, and going against the Israel defense for Syria too. That's what we see all the time. So Russia versus Russia versus the United States armies. So that's why they have the bodies that put in the war like we said to these Russians, which represents God and Magog, chief person chapter 2. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 5. It says Persia, Ethiopia, Israel, all these shield defense. Right, so all these three nations are going to be fully equipped army shield defense. That's what we see. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 6, it says, Gomer, which is the Mayan Turks, and all his bands house in turmoil and no quarters, and all his bands need to be with you. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 7. It says, Be thou prepare for thyself all thy countries, thou art assembled unto thee, be thou a God unto them. Right, so Russia is going to be a God to these nations of Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and Turkey, as escalations are heating up over there in Western Asia, because their main target is going to be the Israel Defense Force over there in that area. That's why I'm seeing classes are heating up between the nations of over there in the area. So Russia is definitely going to be involved in these nations of Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and Turkey. The dragons of Arabia is going to be rising up against these IDF Edomites and these ISIS as well too, and the U.S. armies. So the Russian armies, the Syrian armies, the pro-Iranian groups, the dragons of Arabia, and the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, right along with the other nations, is going to team up with Russia, because Russia is going to be a guard unto them. That main target is going to be the Israel Defense Force over there in the back. Most of the outer spot, which is heating up right now, as we see. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 7. Be thou prepare for thyself from all thy companies that are assembled unto thee, be thou a guard unto them. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 8. After many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come to the land that is brought back from the sword, that is scattered out of many people, and against the mountains of Israel, which have been all in its ways, when it's brought back from out of the nations which they will save it wrong. Ezekiel chapter 30 verse 9. Thou shalt descend and come up like a storm, and thou shalt be like a blast of the rain, and all thy bands will be with you. Ezekiel 38 verse 10. That said, how thou power, and they shall also be commands at the same time, shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think of the Lord. Ezekiel 38 verse 11. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of all riches. I will go to them that are in rest, that were safe, and all them dwelling without walls, have neither walls or gates. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 12. To take me in school, to take me in bread, to turn my hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which I have gathered good that dwell in this land. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 13. Sheba to Dan in the mercies of Tarshish, with all the young lions that were, shall say unto thee, thou art come to take us forward, as I gathered, I come to take away bread, to carry away silver and gold, to take away cattle and wood, to take away rich spoil. This is Ezekiel 38 verse 14. Therefore, son of man, like God shall offer us power, prophesy unto God, which we're doing right now, just like our forefathers did. Thus said Yahweh, thy power. In that day, when my people of Israel, like real Israelites, the world safe, thou shalt not know. This is Ezekiel 38 verse 15. It says, thou shalt come from thy place out of no parts, thou and many people with thee, all of them riding upon horses and great company, and they mighty arm. This is Ezekiel 38 verse 16. It says, thou shalt come up against my people of Israel as a fly to cover land. There shall be in the latter days that I will bring thee against my land, that the heathen may know thee when I shall be sanctifying thee, O God, before their eyes. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 17. Thus said Yahweh thy power, art thou he whom I had spoken the old time by my sons and prophets of Israel, which prophesied in those days and in years that I will bring thee against them. Ezekiel 30 verse 18. And it shall come to pass in the day at the same time, shall come up against the land of Israel, says Yahweh thy power, that my fear shall come upon my face. Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 19. It says, on my jealousy and the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. Ezekiel 38 verse 20. So that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the field and all creeping things that creep upon the earth, and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence, and the mountain shall be going down, and the steps shall fall, and everyone falls to the ground. Ezekiel 38 verse 21. And I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains, said power without power. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. Ezekiel 38 verse 22. And I will plead, it says, and I will plead against him with the pestilence and with blood, and I will rain upon him and upon his bands and upon the many people that are with him, and they overflowing rain where hailstones and fire brimstones. Ezekiel 38 verse 23. Thus I will magnify and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. This is Ezekiel chapter 39 verse 1. It says, therefore, son of man, like Yahshua, Prince of Power, prophesy against God, like Magog, chief of Meshach. Right, thus said, Yahweh thy power, behold, I am against thee, O God, chief of Meshach, too long. Why stick to the same. Ezekiel 39 verse 2. It says, I will turn back thee of the sixth part of thee. I will cause to come up from your parts, and bring thee upon the mountain of Israel. Ezekiel 39 verse 3, and I will smite thy bow and thy left hand, I will cause thy arrows to fall thy right hand. This is the prophet Isaiah. Yeah, prophet Isaiah 13 verse 17. It says, right, Babylon will fall to the Medes. As in Isaiah 13 verse 17, it says, the Lord will stir up the Medes against them, which they shall not regard silver, and the Lord shall not buy them. Right, so the Medes was the Russians. The Heavenly Father's going to stir up the Medes against Babylon, and that's what we're seeing. This is Isaiah. It says the prophet Isaiah 17 verse 1. It says the burden of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city that should be as your heat. Right, so that's why Damascus over there in Syria is being a war zone country over there in Europe. Because you got Russia over there, you got the Syrian armies over there, you got the proxy groups over there, you got the pro-Iranian groups over there, you got the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps over there. So it's a war zone to the countries. You've been having Israel Defense Force using airstrikes over there throughout that whole area over there in Syria. So that's why I'm saying Damascus of Syria over there is taken away from being the city that should be Israel people. After seeing Isaiah 17 verse 1, that's in progress as we speak. Now, if you get into that Joel, third chapter, this the nations will be judged. Right? Because the Heavenly Father is complete with these other nations, armies and nations. That's why he's gathering them up over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh's decision. And second will pass before the third will come quickly, Armageddon, Armageddon. The third war distress came to pass. The second war distress came to pass. Now the third war distress coming quickly. Joel chapter 3 verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days and that time, I shall bring again the captivity of Jerusalem by the Israelites. It says, Joel chapter 3 verse 2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down to the house of It says, I will bring them for my people and for my inheritance Israel, when they have scattered among the nations of my land. Like it says in 21 verse 34, Jerusalem should be tried down to the Gentiles in the field. That's considered progress as we speak. That's why it's heating up over in the God's Western. It's having fathers pleading with them to judge, pleading with them for his people, for his heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations of all his land. So the IDF Edomites haven't been scattered among all the nations. And the small hats has been scattered among the nations. But it says in the book of God that they're making small among the nations. I believe that's the book of God 1 verse 2. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 2. It says, and I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, like Western Asia. And I will plead with them for my people and for my heritage, Israel, like the real Israelites, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Right, as we've been scattered among all the nations, like it says in the book of Hosea 1 verse 10, Israel should be as the same seed. And that's why it says Jerusalem should be tried to the Gentiles be fulfilled, because Jerusalem is a people before us, at least. We represent Jerusalem, real Israelites. Joel chapter 3 verse, not those imposters, IDF Edomites, not those small hats, but the real Israelites, because there's a controversy into Zion. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 3. They have cast lots for my people. They have given word for all, and so the growth of wine that they might drink. Right, so the Heavenly Father will cry that was his past and recompense from an ancient times all the way to now as well too. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 4. It says, yea, what have you to do with me and Tyre and Zion, and all the rest of the outsiders, Ishmaelites. It says, will you run to me in recompense? Recompense me swiftly and speedily, and I will turn the recompense upon your head. Like I said, recompense is definitely upon your head against the children of Israel. And it says, verse 15, this is Joel chapter 3 verse 4. Yea, will have to do with me on Tyre and Zion, and all the rest of the outsiders, Ishmaelites, and Canaanites. It says, will you run to me in recompense? If you recompense me swiftly and speedily, then I will turn the recompense upon your head, and the recompense that will come upon your head. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 5. It says, because you have taken my silver and my gold, like the Israelites of our forefathers, because you have taken my silver and my gold and carried them into a temple of the present kings. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, and we sold unto the Grecians like the Edomites, and that you might not be far from the Lord, because they have this name staying in by captivity, and scattered among all the nations. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, and we sold unto the Grecians, right? Ain't no IDF Edomites and no small hats, but sold unto the Grecians. It says that lets you know they are deceivers. They deceive the whole world. Now they've been exposed. That's a beautiful thing. Walking out by Shur and Shah. Especially Benjamin Netanyahu, not a Jew. It says Joel chapter 3 verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem had been sold unto the Grecians, that she might remove them far from their border. Right, so ever since then we haven't been back in our home. But you do have some Israelites there who back up to the fact they are Israelites, so they are over at the moment. But the majority overall of Israelites haven't returned back to the land. Because the president of Egypt back then, he said Israel Joel chapter verse 7. It says, behold, I'm raising up a place where I sold them, I'm returning the peace upon your head. Right, so bless you. So the Heavenly Father's gonna so the Heavenly Father's gonna raise us up in the last days when these other nations have sold us. And he's gonna return that recompense upon your head. This is Joel chapter verse 8. It says, now I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. They shall set into the superiors of people that Yemen until people fall off with the power has spoken. So these Edomites, men and the children, they're going to be served to serve as handmaids, just like they did to our forefathers. That's going to happen towards them in times of we see that in progress. Hey, while we have Hashem Shah. This is Joel chapter verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Not all of the wars are here, going to come up. Right, as we see over there, Jehoshaphat. All these different nuclear escalations are heating up as well too. But most primarily the main focus one is Hezbollah versus the IDF, Iran versus Israel, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. And the proxy group is going against the Israel Defense Force. That's the main target. That's the main center stage one right now as we speak. But definitely these other nuclear escalations are heating up as well too. So that makes perfect sense that the fathers waking up the body men of these armies and nations and putting them in warlike mindset. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man, like all the men of wars are near, and let them come up. Joel chapter 3 verse 10, it says, beat your plowshares and swords and pointing hooks into spears, and let the weak say I'm strong. Right, let the weak say I'm strong with these armies and nations. Hey, we see in North Korea building up their capability. We see in Iran building up their capability. All these other nations, that's most likely proxy groups and pro-Iran groups and other outskirts of allies that's backed by them as well too. They rising up against their adversaries. And we'll start to see that the weak say I'm strong as well too. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 11. It says, assemble yourselves, come all you heathen, which is the armies of other nations. And gather yourselves together round about this to cause our mighty ones to come down on your house behind. Joel chapter 3 verse 12. It says, let the heathen be awakened and come up to the God of Jehoshaphat and shall survive. It says, from there I will sit to judge all the heathen round about, which is the other nations of the armies. Joel chapter 3 verse 13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripped, coming ye down. For the press is full, and the fast overflow, for their wickedness is great. This is the prophet Joel chapter 3 verse 14. Multitudes and multitudes in the battle decision, for the day of the hours in the battle decision. Watch to the day of the heavenly fathers, the day of the battle decision, God is supposed to be the Shabbat. The second world passed, the third world coming with it. And shout out to that buddy Howard, the prophets of the sea, which has become twin. Joel chapter 3 verse 15. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall draw their shine. This is Joel 3 verse 16. And Yahweh by power shall also roar out to Zion, and utter his voice in Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake, but Yahweh by power will be the hope of his people, like that's the Israelites. And the strength of the children of Israel. Joel chapter 3. So he's not going to be the power and the strength of the IDF Edomites. He's not going to be the power and strength and hope of the actual Israelites. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 17. It says, so shall you know that I am Yahweh your power. It says, and you shall know that I am Yahweh your power, dwelling in Zion like your Israelites. My holy mountain, then shall Jerusalem go, and then shall no strangers shall pass through it anymore. Why some other nations will not pass through Jerusalem anymore. When it's time to focus, why not Hashem Shah? The girl definitely knows process and stages times. Joel chapter 3 verse 18. It says, this shall come to pass in that day. It says that the mountain shall drop down to new wine, and the hills shall float with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters. And the fountain shall come forth out of the house of the hour, shall water the valley of Center. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 18. It says, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Egypt shall be a desolate wilderness. But the violence against the children of Judah, like stood to this day. Zechariah 11 verse 5. Give us the same fools themselves not guilty. Esau even did it towards his brother Jacob, still to this day. It's like it says Ezekiel 35 verse 5, because he still got that perpetual not like his brother Jacob, because they didn't shed the blood of man common. Joel, the scripture says that the oppressive man did his own house and his own heritage. That's Esau Edom. He did that amongst his own people, amongst these other nations, and towards our people as well too. It says, but Jerusalem shall dwell forever and ever. Jerusalem but generations to generations. Joel 10 verse 21, for opportunities of blood that I have not cleansed, but power not power dwelling in Zion. And this is Joel chapter 2 verse 27. Yeah, Joel chapter 2 verse 27. It says, and you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, like the real Israel, real Israelites, and that I am Yahweh, real power, like our power, Yahweh, not power, and none else. My group shall not be ashamed, like we're not going to be ashamed of the Heavenly Father power, because He's coming to redeem His people. He's coming back to redeem. He's coming back for His people, the Israelites. Like it says in Isaiah 11 chapter, He's coming back to restore the remnant of His people, the Israelites. He's not coming back for no IDF Edomites. He's not coming back for no. He's not coming back for no IDF Edomites. He's not coming back for no. What's that other nations? He's not coming back for the small house. He's not coming back for the IDF Edomites. He's not coming back for the other nations. He's coming back for the children of Israel, the Israelites. So I'm going to bring up that Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. It says, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Ezekiel 38, verse 2. It says, son of man, like Yasharal, prince of power. It says, set thy face against. It says, set thy face against. It says, son of man, set thy face against God and big God, which He used to be chapter 2. I meant to say Ezekiel, the 35th chapter. I read that already. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Ezekiel 35, verse 2, son of man, like Yasharal, prince of power. It says, set thy face against Mount Seir, which we're doing right now, just like our forefathers did. It says, prophesy against it, right? We're prophesying against the modern day Mount Seir. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 3. And say unto it, thus said, have thy power to go on Mount Seir, I am against thee. And I will stretch out my hand against thee, I will make thee most desolate. Right, just like the Heavenly Father raised up ancient Mount Seir, He destroyed it. He's going to, He raised up modern day Mount Seir, He's going to destroy this very territory. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 4. It says, and I will lay thy cities, and thou shalt be blessed, and thou shalt know that I am the Yahweh thy power. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. It says, because thou hast perpetual hatred, like towards the children of Israel, towards the children of Esau, thou shalt be the children of Israel, Christ in this day. Zechariah 11, verse 5. It says, before themselves to them, by the force of the sword, in time they were in time they were able to have a win. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saying, power by power, I prepare thee unto blood, blood shall pursue thee. I said, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Ezekiel 35, verse 7. It said, thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and I will cut off him that passed out, and him that returned. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 8. And I will fill his mountains with the slain man, and thy hills, and all thy valleys, and in all thy rivers, and thou shalt fall that are slain with the sword. Ezekiel 35, verse 9. And I will make thee perpetual desolation, and thy city shall not return. Ye shall know that I am the house of God. Ezekiel, shout out to that brother, I will be prophesying sin, judgment, 2020. Ezekiel 35, verse 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations, these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess whatever the house was there. Ezekiel 35, verse 11. It says, therefore, as I live, said Ezekiel 35, verse 15. As thou didst rejoice in the inheritance of the house of Israel, because they was desolate. So I will do unto it says, and I will do unto thee, thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir. All I do him, I shall be that waste away. It says, all of them, and they shall know that I am the Yahweh thy power.
Yes.
Get that book of Obadiah. And this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. Right, it says, Edom will be humble. Obadiah 1, verse 1. It says, by the vision of Obadiah, that said, Yahweh thy power. Concerning Edom, we had heard a rumor from Yahweh, and the ambassador is set among the Edom. Arise and let us rise up against her in battle. Obadiah 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the Edom that are their the spies, right? The small house. And those Edomites as well too. That's why I'm seeing Job 18 verse 11 in full effect. Nations are rising up against Esau, eating the small habits as well too. This is Obadiah 1 verse 3. The part of our heart hath deceived thee, right heart of your mind. The heart deceiving all things. It says the part of our heart hath deceived thee, without the wood and the cluster of rocks, who habitation is high. And it saith in his heart, like heart of your mind, who shall bring it down to earth? Obadiah 1 verse 4. Though thou himself thyself. It says, though thou himself thyself as the eagle, like that flag saying the eagle, he so equal. Though I set thy listen on the stars, thence I will bring the down and say power. It said the book of Obadiah 1 verse 5. That the thieves came to eat with the robbers by night, how thou art put off that they have not stolen, so they have nothing. That the gatekeepers came to eat, but they left some rich. Esau ain't gonna leave them. It says 30. And he ain't gonna be satisfied till you have enough, unlimited. This is Obadiah 1 verse 6. It says, how are the things of Esau search out, and how are the hidden things I saw them. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 7. It says, all the men are like the leprosy have brought thee even to the borders. The men that were in peace with thee have deceived thee, like deceived the nations, deceived the Israelites, deceived his own people, prevail against thee, that they eat thy word have laid a wound on thee. There is no understanding. Right, so that's no understanding of Esau. Like building a structure that makes away, there's no understanding. Obadiah 1 verse 8. It says, say not in that day, said, I will even destroy the wise man of people, and understanding how to count Esau. This is Obadiah 1 verse 9. It says, and thy mighty men of Timon shall be dismayed to the ends of everyone that the line of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Right, so once they 1,000 years of captivity is over, there's going to be no more remaining in the house of Esau. They the body have I should have Obadiah 1 verse 10, for thy minds against thy brother Jacob, still to his name, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off from heaven. Right, his violence against his brother Jacob, Esau, Edom, because the elders shall serve him. This is Obadiah 1 verse 11. It says, in that day thou sittest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive, and his forces, and foreigners into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, as thou hast one of them. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 12, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, and the day that he became a stranger. Neither should thou hast rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither should thou have spoken about them in their distress. Like, you messed up, Esau. You done messed up. This is Obadiah 1 verse 13. It says, thou shouldest not have insolence against my people in the day of their calamity. It says, thou should not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have no ends in the substance in the day of their calamity. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 14. Neither should thou have stood in the crossways of those that put off that did escape. It says, neither should thou have stood up over those that did and remain distressed. This is Obadiah 1 verse 15. For the day of the hour is there upon all the evil, like the other nations, as thou hast done shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall come upon thy head, rightfully so. Like it says in the book of Psalms 83 verse 1 to verse 7, because they had inspired against the children of Israel, they wanted to sing that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. So there's going to be a recompense for them. Just like it says in Jeremiah 17 verse 4, we've been discontinued from our heritage. Because you got these IDF Edomites and the small hats that stole our identity, stole our cultures, our customs, our language, our home, and stuff like that. So, it's going to be ultimately a recompense for them. This is Obadiah 1 verse 16. It said, for as ye have drunken upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continuously. Yea, right heathen, the other nations. They shall drink, they shall shout down, as they shall be, as though they had not been. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 17. It said, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 18. It says, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau a stumble, and they shall kindle them, they shall devour them. There shall not be any remain in the house of Esau, for the house has spoken. Right, no more remain in the house of Esau, for the house has spoken. Once they 1,000 years of captivity, so it's going to be no more remain in the house of Esau. They body have I shall shout. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 19. It says, they of the south shall possess. It says, they of the south shall possess the mountains of Esau. They of the plains of the Philistines, they shall be possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. Obadiah 1 verse 20. The captivities of his hosts, the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zephon. In the captivities of Jerusalem, the portion of Shephirah shall possess the cities of the south. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 21. and the saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mountains of Esau, and the kingdom shall be ours. Right. Right, just like it says in Daniel 2 and verse 44, that the kingdom of Yahweh Shai is going to overthrow all the kingdoms. It's going to be an everlasting kingdom. Because the kingdom is the kingdom of heaven is within us, the Israelites. It says in Daniel 7 verse 18, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. They shall possess it forever. That shows that the Heavenly Father is only best in his Israelites. So I'm now going to switch up the topic. Yeah, switch up the topic. This is the book of the time of the end, right, from the Blue Letter Bible as a highlighted thing from the KJV 1611. This is Daniel 12 verse 1. It says, at that time shall Michael stand up the great prince, but standing for the children of our people like the Israelites. And then shall be a time of trouble as we approach this time. We see the signs of it. It's not coming to full effect. It says, such as never was since there was a nation. Even to the same time, and at the time that people should be delivered, everyone should be found. This is Daniel 12 verse 2. Yeah, Daniel 12 verse 2, it says, many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake to everlasting life. The sun of shame and unto temple. This is Daniel 12 verse 3. They that be wise shall shine as bright as the firmament. They that turn many to righteousness as stars in their birth. This is Daniel 12 verse 4. Without no Daniel shall the words and say the book. Even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, knowledge shall increase. Right, so knowledge shall increase in the last days. And Michael the Archangel might stand up for the children by that people. This is the Israelites. And this is the book of Amos. This is the book of Amos 8 verse 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will set a famine in the land, not a famine of bread and blessed water, but the hearing of the words of Yahweh. Right, so it's going to be a famine of word for lack of bread, for lack of water, but the hearing of the words of Yahweh. We definitely seen previous sayings of that. You know how people going to react. And there's going to be a lack of bread for lack of food. We see what took place a couple of years back, that 19 pandemic stuff. You see how people was battling over some damn toilet tissue. You can only imagine once it comes into full effect. You know, you can only imagine it. But these are the times about to enter into, for lack of bread, for lack of water, the famine word. Amos 8 verse 12. It says, they shall run from sea to sea, from the north to the east. They shall run to and fro, try to see the words of the house shall find it. Right, so they shall run to and fro, try to see the words of the house shall find it. So it's very important for us Israelites, like in the cross, they have this conscious still. Like it says in Isaiah 55 verse 6, seek ye God while he be found on one place. This is Amos 8 verse 13. This is in that day shall be very person young and rich person. And this this is book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, thou stand upon the mountains and set fire out, but I will promise to see what I shall answer. This is Habakkuk 2, verse 2. And our hands will say, like the vision of the land on the table, and he that want to read it. Right, so he that want to read it, I'm speaking to the children of Israel. And my scripture says, blessed he that eats, go to where there's no verse 3. And shout out to that brother, Habakkuk, promise to see, judgment 12. This is Habakkuk 2 verse 3. For the vision shall perform the temple, and shall speak. And I'm not telling you for because it should come to the temple. Why so it's going to tell you the Lord is prophecy. It's not going to it's not in this book. It's not going to see it. It's not going to and this is Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter. Yeah, this is Jeremiah, the 3rd verse 1. It says, the word that came to Jeremiah from Alpha saying, Jeremiah 3rd verse 2. Thus speaking the words of the house of Israel, saying, write all these words like I spoken unto thee, very book. Like this one, this is Jeremiah 11 verse 3. It says, for when the days come, saying, how would I bring them into captivity of my people Israel, saying, how? Right, so we on the list of Israel. So once the kingdom of Yahweh shall be established, we're going to be going back home. Because when the real Israelites getting back to the land, they're going to be well safe. And the nation's not going to learn about the religion and why Yahweh shall be established. It says, not because of return to the land, which I get to that father, and shall present some like the Israelites. All the way down to our forefathers' places, all the way down to us. So Jerusalem is a people for us in place. Jeremiah 3 verse 4, these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel. Right, so he's only concerned about his people. He's only against his people. Like it says in Jeremiah 2 verse 27. This is Jeremiah 3 verse 5. It says that when thus said Yahweh, we have heard the voice of truth and peace. This is Jeremiah 3 verse 7. It says, see whether a man which fell, which I therefore do I see every man. This says in Shalom, it says they won't mention veil from the face and turn to veils. This is Jeremiah 30, verse 7. It says, that last as it is working. So notice likewise. It says, it even the time of trouble, but he should say, like, I don't know why side if we say during the time of trouble once it comes into full effect. Because it's not going to only just affect the sons and daughters of Jacob, but it's going to fully affect all the nations of the planet Earth as we're about to enter the times of trouble once it comes into full effect. So we see the signs of when we're entering in those stages of its coming into full effect. Now let's switch up the topic. It is in Isaiah 55, verse 6. Yeah, this is the prophet Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. It says, seek ye out that he may be found, call upon him while he is near, while us Israelites. So we got to return back to our heritage and our culture, our customs, our language, as being the sons and daughters of the Father, as being the Israelites. So we got to seek him while he may be found. So choose the ways of righteousness and turn from the evil and wickedness, and that's not him. So we got to seek Yahweh Shai, all upon him while he's near, and seek him while he may be found. Isaiah was Joel, the second chapter, Isaiah 55, verse 7. It says, way when you want to swing the stones, let me turn the out there. That person will be to us about what he will upon the part. So once we turn back to our right side, that he will upon the part is from his witness, we turn back to him as being chosen people of his rights. And this is the prophet Isaiah 33, verse 6. It says, wisdom and knowledge shall be stability of our times, and strength of salvation of the field, and power of God's treasure. Right, just look at the word stability, and go to having a sound mind, a stable mind, and the times we're about to enter into. So that wisdom and knowledge that the stability of our times, and strength of salvation, and the field of heaven, power of God's treasure, that pertains to the children of Israel. The scripture says, beginning of wisdom, and turn back to the heaven, power of knowledge, and the children of Israel. This is Ecclesiastes. Yeah, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, and the years draw nigh, and thou shalt say, have a pleasure. Right, so we got to remember the creator, which is the Heavenly Father Yahweh, because we are the sons and daughters of the true creator, which is the Heavenly Father Yahweh. So we got to remember thy creator in the days of thy youth, especially these times. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, and the years draw nigh, and thou shalt say, have a pleasure in thee. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 2, and it reads, it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not dark, nor the clouds will turn back the rain. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 3, it says, the day when the peoples of the house are troubled and strong men strong themselves, and the quiet cease because they are few, those are left out one in dark. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 4, the Lord shall judge when the sound is running his Lord. He shall rise up with the voice of a bird, and all the birds of the shall call out. Drop down to verse 13. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. It says, I said the conclusion of the whole matter, being the hour of people's commandments, but it's the whole commandment. Right, Luke 4, verse 1, Paul starts to understand, and for the rest of the day, it says, Malachi 3, verse 6, you know, that the Father makes a change and still remains the same. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 14, for your hour should work into judgment, and it will see the thing, what be good, what be good. Now, into that so the fifth chapter as usual. There it goes. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, set thy heart upon thy goods and say, now I have enough of my life, my heart and mind. So chapter 5, verse 2, follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart, like heart and mind. The scripture says, walk in the city of all men, so trust the ways and the find out of Israelites. So 5, verse 3, let's say, now who shall control me from my works? For Yahweh will surely avenge thy pride, like Proverbs 16, verse 18. This is chapter 5, verse 4. It says, say now I have sinned, and what harm have you unto me? For Yahweh is long suffering, he will not wise that he will. So chapter 5, verse 5, concerning the reputation, it says, be without fear to have sin to sin. So 5, verse 6, it say not his mercy is great, he will pay for Moses and sin. For his mercies and wrath and his indignation is upon the simple. So chapter 5, verse 7, make no terror to return to power and put not off the day, and suddenly shall the wrath of God come forth. And thy security thou shalt restore the perishing of things. Like Joel, the second chapter, it's a dead and flock to the thing. That's why scripture says, make no terror to return to that flock, put not off the day, that's Israelite children. Example of the fifth chapter. Yeah, this is the book of Luke, chapter 5. Yeah, Luke chapter 5, verse 1, it says, put on all Jerusalem, on the born affliction, put on the commons of the Lord and coming from the high of heaven. Luke 5, verse 2, pass about the double garment of righteousness, which cometh from the power and set up a diadem of heaven, glory of the everlasting. Luke 5, verse 3, for the house shall shield thy brightness unto every country under heaven. Luke 5, verse 4, for thy name shall be called of Yahweh forever, and the peace of righteousness, and the glory of Yahweh's worship. Luke 5, verse 5, will rise in Jerusalem instead of high. Look about towards the east, behold, thy children got from the west unto the east, by the Holy One rejoicing in the remembrance of Yahweh. Luke 5, verse 6, for they depart from evil blood and led away to their enemies, but Yahweh bringeth them to the exalted glory as the children of the kingdom. Luke 5, verse 7, for Yahweh has appointed that having high hills and banks alone continues. Should have cast down the gospel up to make even the ground of Israel may go safely in the glory of Yahweh. This is Luke 5, verse 8. Go over the woods and make some spending, the tree of the shadow of Israel, like the commandment of Yahweh. Luke 5, verse 9, for the house of Israel with the joy and the light of his glory, and with the mercies and righteousness that come from him. So we'll bring up that last scripture down and close it out. And this is the prophet Isaiah. And this is the prophet Isaiah, 11 verse 10. Like the store ringing. I don't know why it's that we call up the store ringing. This is Isaiah 11 verse 10. It says, in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which was named for the ensign of the people shall the Gentiles seek Israel shall be yours. Why so we are the root and the descendants of Jesse, which is our forefather Jesse. We are the sons of the Lord and the root of Jesse. It says Isaiah 11 verse 10. It says, in the day there shall be a root of Jesse, which is named for the ensign of the people shall the Gentiles seek Israel shall be yours. This is the prophet Isaiah 11 verse 11. It shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, like us the Israelites, which shall be left from Syria and from Egypt and from Paphos and from Cush and from Edom and Shalom and Haman from the islands of the sea. Isaiah 11 verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall send the outcasts of Israel that's gathered together with dispersed Judah and from the four corners of the earth. Like the outcasts of Israel and the dispersed Judah from the four corners of the earth, because we're being gathered back together by Yahweh Shemashah. In the words of Yahweh Shemashah. Isaiah 11 verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversary of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not be the Judah, and Judah shall be established. Christ said, coming back to that verse there. Isaiah 11 verse 14. It said, but they shall fly upon the shelves of the dust towards the west. They shall spread upon the east. Together they shall let it in upon the web, and children shall be Isaiah 11 verse 15, and the power of the Irish might restore the tongue of the people see, with his mighty wind shall he shake his hand in the roots, and shall surround the people set his roots, and they will go ashore. Isaiah 11 verse 16, and there shall be a highway for the rain of his people, which shall go left from Syria, like man to the west, and they will be the battle of Egypt. And so with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. We just been by grace and mercy with Yahweh Shah out here once again on the highways and hedges, the cheapest concourse. And as always, the Wadi Yahweh Shah for letting us wake up to come out, waking up for another day to come out and prophesy on the highways and hedges, the cheapest concourse, the Wadi Yahweh Shah for that. And the Wadi Yahweh Shah, as always, for letting us be kept with us by the holy angels, through the spirit of grace and mercy with Yahweh Shah, and we're rocking bones to your help, so rocking this world too. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Bahashem, the name of Mashiach HaMashiach. Those are their true names in the ancient heavenly Hebrew, the last one that stored tongue. And I say, Barak Abam to the heavens, Barak Abam. Until next time, I will say, Kwam Yasharala, and above all, Shalom.